This item cannot be used.
Ooh, there. Gee, that combo. I'm gonna pop in after this. Let's see. No, not for the destroyer, but here we go. Here you go. Right here on this Force Master. Fuck! I couldn't get it off. She went away. This is getting clutch here. Let's see how much the summoner can do.
Defeat the enemy.
Well, rip Force Master.
Defeat the enemy.
Please try again later.
Shit, I'm in permanently. Okay, I gotta see if I can carry this.
This item cannot be used. Arena match victory.
Oh. Bum bum. Brrr. What is up, everybody? How are you guys doing today? So that was a clip from earlier today on the live stream. For those guys who are unaware, that I'm streaming Blade and Soul now for, I guess, like 6 hours a day, streaming from 12 to 6. So today, on this video here, we are going to talk about kind of what makes, like, what Force Master really is for PvP. You know, we're going to explain what makes Force Master different than pretty much the other classes, you know, kind of what makes Force Master unique. And I may have talked about this on a previous video, but now that I've played now that I've played Force Master quite a bit, I feel I can really cover the topic much better. So, let's go ahead and get this to boot up here really fast. And what I was just showing you guys right there is actually the tag team in Blade and Soul. In Blade and Soul, there's a mode called Tag Team. Oops, there we go. There's a mode called Tag Team, and it's actually really fun. It's basically, it's a 3v3, except it's like a breakdown of, you know, you do 1v1s within the three people in there, and you can basically tag out to bring your ally in, and every 30 seconds you can interfere in the match as like an outsider for 6 seconds to make it like a 2v1. So, alright, so I'm about to hit max level on my Force Master. Definitely tomorrow on the stream we'll hit it because I'm about to be 44, so I pretty much need like 1 level. But we're going to go ahead and explain kind of like how Force Master works for PvP in a sense, you know? So first off, I do want to state that I think this is one of the harder classes, if not the hardest class to start with. You know, in pretty much every game you play, there's like different tiers of skill. There's like being able to play the class tier 1, right? Then understanding the mechanics, and then the execution, right? So Summoner, for example, is a very basic class to start with, right? It's super easy at the beginning because you know exactly what you need to do, you know? You know your goal is to get your summon, your pet, stick it on them, knock them down, and spam your 2, or your right click, whichever one it is. You know, a lot of other classes have combos like that as well. Force Master, unfortunately, doesn't really have stuff like that. Force Master doesn't just have like a hard, just in-your-face CC. They have like little burst CCs that they have to create combos out of. So it's not like you're playing an assassin and you can just go behind someone, stun them, and then throw them in the air. It doesn't work like that. So, on Force Master, pretty much all your combos that you're ever going to do are knockbacks or aerials. That's pretty much it. You have 2 aerial combos that you can do. If you use Firestorm on a stunned or dazed target, you can get them in the air. The minute you get one air aerial going, you can combo for like 40% of their life. It's just very difficult to get that set up. So, this is one. Your second one, which is a follow-up, is actually called Wildfire that you get at level 42, which is your other knockup if they're dazed. Now, to daze them, and you know, to get them in the bread and butter, basically, you need to get 3 stacks of Chill, which will create a freeze, right? Or you can just freeze them with certain skills, for example, like your number 3. Your number 3, no matter what it's in, is a freeze, basically. So, after that, you want to have Impact, and Impact, regardless of which one you have it, will always stun for 1 second, alright? And will knock them back. knocking someone back, I believe, is also considered a crowd control effect. And this is really good because impact costs nothing. And this will consume the freeze to knock them back, which will then set you up for another combo, and another combo, and another combo. But it all starts at a freeze. And the problem with that is being frozen in Blade and Soul is not considered like a stun. It's just a root impairment, in fact. You cannot move your camera, right? But you can break out of it, for example, with this. Or I could break out of it like this. Or like this. You know, there's many ways to break out of immobilizations in Blade and Soul. But that's pretty much, oh, what? My mouse cursor's like pissed off. Oh, there we go, there we go. So there's really not too many ways that you can really start your combo. You really have to get them frozen. So this is what makes Force Master different than the other classes now, because other classes are all like, you know, they can set up their own combinations, or they can set up their own combos and go. Now Force Master utilizes between fire and ice. That is your main thing, and that's pretty much how the character is played. You've got fire stance and you've got ice stance. Your fire stance activates when you use a fire skill. Your ice stance activates when you have an ice skill. This is what makes the character kind of interesting. When you're playing in a PvE environment like this, right, your goal is to spam. You want to spam as much as you can. Your left mouse button is your fire. Your right mouse button is your ice. Your fire and your ice, left click and right click, do not trigger global cooldown and are on separate cooldowns from each other. So you can literally spam endlessly. Your left will generate you 1 focus point. Your right will expend 2 focus points unless you have it talented. Now, again, in PvE like this scenario, your goal is literally is to spam as fast as you can, you know, understanding what skill comes at what state. In PvE you do that. In PvP, it's a whole different story. If you spam, you lose. You're done. You will lose. And the reason why is so many classes in this game, so many being almost every single class, if not every class, has some type of retaliation, counter, parry, or block. And if you hit them while they're doing that, they get a buff. You can get stunned. You know, they can get a gap closer ready because of it. There's so many things that can just fuck you over. And because your skills are all projectiles, if they see it coming, they can block it. So you need to be very careful about what you do when you're playing your Force Master. And I think that's the biggest learning curve that you have to pretty much, you know, pass on your character when you're playing it. If you can get that down, I think Force Master will become 25 times easier. So that's like the #1 thing you have to really get into. So I could probably show you guys a quick 1v1 right now, although I'm probably going to get destroyed because I'm in a PvE spec at the moment. Let's see if I can change something and show you guys, just highlight a really quick match. Now, I'm not very good. I'm quite terrible, I'd like to say, at Blade and Soul. You know, I have like my own combos and whatnot. So I'm still learning the game. Let's see. Where's my tab? We'll do this. Alright. We'll go ahead and we'll try a quick 1v1 here for you guys to show you. Oh, uh-oh. The only classes I'm confident in fighting are Summoners right now. Summoners and Force Masters, because those are the 2 classes that I actually know. And they actually have the least amount of blocks compared to the other classes. Alright, boys. Ready to get wrecked? Because I am. About to get wrecked. Let's see. Let's get this loading. It's really cool how fast everything starts. Like, you guys can see my shitty 50-50 win-loss ratio on this character. It should be like 5 seconds and I'll get a Q. Let's see. Literally exactly 5 seconds. A Blade Master. Oh boy. Alright. Let's see how it goes, boys. Here we go.
First round start. This item.
Oh, I should have tabbed out. I didn't think he was going to initiate on it.
This item cannot be used. Please try.
And there's the parry for me hitting him. So I got stunned in the face.
This item cannot be used.
And there's again a retaliation because I hit him. And there's a retaliation because I hit him. as you can see, what I mean by it can be very, very, very frustrating playing a Force Master.
Please
And there's a
try
retaliation because I hit him.
This item cannot be used. Please try again later. Defeat.
So, I really do want to say that, like, I feel like melees have a much easier time than ranged classes, with the exception of Summoner, in this game. Let's see if I can try to not be too much of a scrub in this next one, although I don't think it's going to work, but let's see. 2, 1.
Second round, start.
This item cannot be used.
Nope, he
Please
deflected.
try again when this item cannot
If you hit him, you get stunned. If you don't hit him, you die. So we're in a there. Oh, there it is. There, no, oh,
This
I heard it. I heard the block. There it is again. No.
Please try again later.
Oh, you know that there is a flood in Collin County, boys.
Arena match.
So that's
defeat.
this is the frustrating part for me of learning this class in Blade and Soul. It is definitely, again, a very fun class. It is just a very, 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 very difficult class to start off with, because, again, with all the different types of retaliations and parries and such that are happening, it's just like, and then you're supposed to be ranged, but it doesn't work that way. So this is not a class I'd recommend for people who want to jump into PvE or PvP. For PvE, it's nowhere near as difficult, because the monster's not going to spam. You know, I can actually hit the monster, you know, and he's not gonna insta kill me because of it. So that's still something I'm trying to learn, you know. So we're definitely working our way there, but that's you know, one of the big things about Force Master, because I never see them in PvP either, you know. I know it's not just me who's having this issue with it. There's a bunch of people, because I literally PvP all the time, and in arenas for ones, I see maybe one Force Master every 7 hours. 7 hours because I stream for 6 and I never see them on my stream. In the 3v3 arena they pop up a little bit, but nothing compared to like other classes. So yeah, just to highlight and recap again, Force Master is one of the few ranged classes. However, all your combos are pretty much 8 meter range, and it's extremely difficult to you know, start branching off into having fun in PvP and doing your combos, because as you saw there, I could never have him frozen. Why? Because he could retaliate his skills. So, like, I could use one of my freezes, and then he could just jump out of it. If I got him frozen, then I have to impact him, except he could block the impact, so you need to go around. But by the time you get around the target, they could just break it. So it's, to me, you know, you can call me wrong if you'd like. I think it's definitely one of the more advanced classes for PvP. Anyway, you know, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If there's anything you guys want to talk about, you know, just drop them down below. I'll be more than happy to respond to them. But anyway, hope to see you guys on the stream. You know, I'm excited to learn the game more. It feels weird being really bad, because that's not normal to me. Not to be cocky, but usually I'm at the top. Now I'm like not even at the bottom. I'm like, if there was a bronze level ELO in this game, I'd be like fucking purple. I don't know how that makes sense, but that's like 10 times worse than bronze. So at least that's what I rate myself. Anyway, I'm gonna catch you guys later. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, I'll see you guys later.